I ain't leaving without my sister.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love The Chi, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about The Chi Season 3, Episode 2. This is the recap. I'm going to try my best to go over all the key points in the latest episode of The Chi. Overall, this was a solid episode. I did enjoy episode 1 better, but y'all know how it is. Usually that first episode is always a strong episode, and it's hard to actually, do better than. This episode was solid in my opinion. We're going to talk about some few things. It is things in the episode that some people don't necessarily like, but it has to be talked about. So like I said, I will try to go over and focus on the key points in the latest episode. So we begin the episode off with your boy Kevin, and of course, he wants to know where his sister Keisha is at. That's his main goal, finding out where she is at. Now, the predictions of this or in future episodes being flashbacks, at least certain scenes, we see that. Now, of course, Kevin grabs Keisha's purse, and then he has a flashback. He reminisces of an event where he ends up taking one of Keisha's birth control pills. And man, that's something that you don't want to do. But apparently her mom did not know she was taking birth control, which in turn got her in a lot of trouble. This is something that she wanted to keep hidden, just like a lot of teenage girls. But hey, it is what it is. Her mom was very pissed off at her for doing this, and she's asking her, do you want to get pregnant? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you doing out here? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy how this all unfolded. But he has that flashback, and all he can remember is Keisha pretty much telling him to leave her alone and everything. Like, he pretty much messed things up. In Kevin's heart, he wants to fix things. He wants to make sure everything is good. He's on her computer, and he's texting her friend, Malaysia, just trying to find out if she talked to Keisha at all. And then Kevin gets up out of there. Now, your boy Emmett, this dude is on one, man. He's at his baby's mom's baby shower that she's throwing for her friend, and he's over here ordering out food. He's not even making the food no more. He's like, screw it, I gotta order out food because the last event that I threw at the wedding was horrible. So that's exactly what Emmett is doing, because he don't feel like cooking. But apparently everybody knows it's takeout. I mean, it's like having Popeyes at a baby shower. Everybody's going to know it's Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. But Emmett will definitely learn from this mistake. I guarantee he won't try this again. Now, we get to the scene that I talked about earlier last week with Nina and Dre. They went to Keisha's school. They talking to one of the counselors, whoever this lady is. They talking to her about where is Keisha. Now, she pretty much just explains that, look, Keisha, she's been off and on missing school, and that they got over 4,000 kids there. They can't always contact parents. And then in return, yes, Keisha's not perfect, and some of it is her fault, but at the same time, as I told you guys, I don't care if you got 4,000 kids or not. Y'all need to be contacting these parents. It need to be the automated system or something like that. If the kid is not showing up to class, y'all need to do y'all part. You know what I'm saying? Because parents drop their kids off in front of the school all day, and kids still go missing. So I believe it's the school's part to do their job as well. But of course, Nina is upset still, and she knows something is wrong. Something is wrong with Keisha. Now, your boy Kevin, he meets up with Malaysia at Keisha's school. He waits until his mom's leave. He pops up. She tells him, this nut character, apparently he's a part of the 63rd Street mob, and that he hasn't, he didn't hear that from her, pretty much. She doesn't want people to know that she told him that. That gives Kevin the idea that maybe if he go to Jake, he can get some information. Then we get to your boy, the OG. He's been here since season 1. Big Mike. He is back. He survived. He made it. As you can hear your boy Duda say, he's been promoted to lieutenant. So Big Mike is getting promoted. He's still here. And Douda, he wants him to watch out for somebody. And that somebody, in my opinion, is Victor. He's causing a lot of trouble. He's doing a whole lot. And Douda can't afford to have anything going wrong right now, especially running for mayor. He cannot have it. Now your boy Jake walks in with his shoes on, basketball hitting the ground. Douda gets pissed off. When Otis Perry is in a good mood, he's in a good mood. But when he's pissed, oh yeah, you can definitely tell he is pissed. And Jake, it didn't look too good for him. It almost seemed like Douda be hitting on him or whatever. But he seems very fearful of Douda. But he understands that Douda is looking out for him. So he doesn't want to make those mistakes. But eventually, I don't think this relationship is going to be good. Now we get to your boy Victor, and he's pretty much explaining the story on why he left and why things are the way they are. He has pretty much explained that his dad left when he was a kid and that his dad was trying his best, and then eventually he just gave up. And you know how Victor pretty much left, found out that Red was all in the streets, so he decided that he needs to come back and save his brother. And that's exactly what Victor wants to do. He wants to do the right thing. He wants to bring the family together, but his approach is just out of this world. As of right now, I don't know what Victor's going to do, but I know his approach is going to be very awkward and something that Douda, he cannot underestimate this kid. Now, your girl Jada, she's going to speed dating. She's trying to get love. She's trying to get love, pretty much. We don't see her love interest in this episode, but she's definitely trying to meet up with somebody. But that did not go as planned. We get to your boy Rusty Ronnie. His friends doesn't even know that he's homeless. They don't know he's living on the street. Ronnie gives them a tour of the block that he be at. And Ronnie's the king. Everybody knows him. And they can't believe it. They're like, damn, okay, you really, you know what I'm saying? You really known around here. Ronnie explains to them that he feels more comfortable around these people. And he's good. He feels accepted where he's at. Then we get to your girl Jada. She goes back after the speed dating. It didn't go well. She's talking to Tiffany. Tiffany, man, I'm telling you, Tiffany a little freak. Is she pregnant or what? She was about to smoke once again. She gives Jada some information of this dude named Suede who gives out these happy ending massages. So, you know, Tiffany tells her, look, you ain't heard that from me. Don't tell Emmett nothing. That means that this Suede character, he probably done clapped her cheeks, and we already know whose cheeks gonna get clapped this episode. But Emmett, he does walk in a little bit later. He tastes some of his mom's food that she gets, and that food is delicious. So Emmett, he wants to know exactly where this lady is at that makes this food, which we will find out later on in that episode. Now, we get to the scene that everybody's been talking about. This has been the topic of discussion, and it's the scene where Imani and Victor, they go to this gay bar. Now, everything seems cool at first. Your boy Victor, he's just chilling at the bar, having a drink. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it. And then all of a sudden, a gay man walks up to him. He's pretty much trying to buy him a drink at first. He asks him some questions, and Victor pretty much tell him, look, dude, I'm not gay. I'm good. And this guy is like, then why are you in this gay club? Like, you up in here. I mean, what's going on? He said he's tired of straight dudes all coming up in here trying to act macho, and they be the first ones to be bending over. And it's just crazy because I'm like, damn, he really told him that. And the reality of this is, the dude probably ain't even lying. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie to you. This dude probably isn't lying. But Victor, he took offense to that because this is a very sensitive subject for him. Now, we will find out later why he feels like that. Now, Victor does grab him up, and he's about to probably kill the dude. You know what I'm saying? He tells the dude, do you want to die tonight? He's about to just off this dude up in this bar. Now, in Victor's offense, I can understand the dude's all up on him, touching him and shit, and Victor wasn't having that. But at the same time, he is in a gay bar, but you still got to respect the person, whether he's gay or not. I mean, you can be in a gay bar and not necessarily be gay. But Imani comes in, she breaks everything up, and your boy Victor, he's in there apologizing very quick. He's like, I'm sorry. That lets me know his relationship with Imani is very strong and close, because he instantly starts saying sorry. I mean, he's feeling very bad because he went off And he's telling her, man, like, why did you bring me in the gay bar? Like, I'm not gay. And she's like, look, she don't like going to straight bars all the time. Now we understand that Imani is a transgender. And that's very obvious. It's something that a lot of the fans saw this earlier on. And your boy Victor, the issues that he's having is he doesn't really want to go out. He wants to just stay home. Imani's like, look, you can't be scared to go out because you think everybody's going to think that you're gay. And Victor's like, look, I'm not gay at all. Then Imani tells him, well, you can't love me and hate him, because we already know she's a transgender. So like I said, it does touch us a lot of different topics going on in the world today, especially this month alone. A lot of people didn't necessarily like this scene. They don't like it at all. And like I say, it is what it is. It may not be a subject that everybody wants to talk about, which is very understandable. Some people don't want to see it. They just don't want to see it on TV. Very understandable. But at the same time, we know these things actually do happen in today's world. But I can understand why a lot of the people that's leaving comments, they talking about they don't want to watch it no more. They don't like this agenda. It is what it is. Me personally, I'm going to continue to watch and review it because I know what I'm dealing with. I know this is a Lena Waithe story. And I knew that from day one. And she's a queer woman. So, it's not surprising to me that we're seeing this. But at the same time, I can understand that people wanted to see something else and they miss Reg and they miss his character. So that's where a lot of the emotions come in there, because they're like, man, Reg is gone. The rumors, they may be true that he left because of this. He didn't agree or whatever. The future will tell if people will still support the show. I say people still gonna watch it. I know people say that they not, but hey, we gonna see when those numbers pop up. But I still will recap The Chi. Now, get to your boy Kevin being interviewed by the police. They're trying to pretty much put in a report. Nina and Dre called him, and they want to know exactly when was the last time he saw Keisha. Now, Nina is very upset at Kevin because his story is not making sense. He's going back and forth on when he saw her, trying to protect her. And hey, man, I know how it is, man. I used to have to protect my sister too. This is a very tough time for him. And your boy Kevin, he's trying to put his story together, but he feels so bad because his mom is very disappointed in him. Because she's like, look, dude, we got to stop playing around. She's very upset at him, and he just wants to, he wants to find his sister. And that's exactly what he's going to try to do later on in this episode. Now, we see your girl Dre, she ends up finding out the location of Keisha's cell phone. So we know later on in the episode that she's going to go and try to find that cell phone. Now, Kevin tells Jake about what he heard from Malaysia and about Nuck being a part of the 63rd Street mob. That means that your boy Jake, he can go to Big Mike. Big Mike can give him the address. Shit, if I was Kevin, I would have told Jake to tell Big Mike, tell Duda, can we get this girl back? Do he know any information? That's what I would have did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to go up there. We talking about some kids. But that ain't how the game plan went. They planning on approaching your boy Nuck face to face. Now, Emmett, he goes, he finds out where this lady stays, Lala, aka Dominique, in the episode. And this girl, man, she on one. She on one. Now, I didn't think she was going to be about smashing, but hey, she's like, look, I want you to pull the strap out, and I ain't talking about no gun. Your boy Emmett, he's like, okay, I mean, lucky I'm desperate. I don't know about y'all, but when I pull my strap out, it's time for that action. It's time for those cheeks to get clapped. But he goes up in there, he's talking to her. She got this little restaurant, ran out of her house. I'm like, damn, okay. Your boy Emmett, he's like, look, of course he's trying to smash for one, because everything that she's saying, it seems like it is sexual. And Emmett's like, look, you work with me, we can split everything 50-50. You will be in your own building, and you can make whatever you want. And she's like, okay, let's talk this business. And Emmett's like, all right, we're going to meet up later at a building. I'm going to give you the address at 10 o'clock, which we're going to find out that's going to be Sonny's building. But Dominique, her character, yes, she is about business and making good food, but I'm telling you, that girl freak. Now, we get to your boy Victor. He is back And he's trying to talk to Jake. He wants to come close with his brother. He wants to bring the family back together. But it's baby steps. As Jake told him, he hadn't been around in a long time. So Victor's like, look, if you want me to leave, I can just leave. You will never see me again. And Jake's like, nah, you can stay. You know what I'm saying? You can stay. No big deal. Now, we know in the future episodes that Jake will steal on Victor. That's at least what we saw from the trailers. But as I told you guys, it's not going to be great at the beginning. I think down the line, Victor may be able to get Jake's approval. Then we get to the spicy part of the episode. Your girl Jada, she's getting that massage. She goes to the boy named Swade. Swade rubbing her down. I mean, I'm like, damn, he got this job at 19. I needed a job like this at 19. He's going around giving massages with happy endings. Your girl Jada turns around. He's like, can I go deeper? She turns around, and you know that look, right? That's the look of, I want to get my cheeks clapped look. That's exactly what happened too. Your girl Jada, she turned to old girl off Scary Movie. She was on one. She was on one. And hey, it was much needed. Everybody's been waiting. Like, man, Jada need her cheeks clapped. She need to get it on. Something needs to happen. She a cougar out here. Young boy, salute to you. You clap those cheeks. And man, I know your girl Jada, she was happy because she was all dancing and having fun with EJ later on in the episode. Now, this Swade character, apparently, he knows Emmett, which is not a surprise at all. They went to the same school, and it's all fun and games until Emmett finds out that this man has just clapped the cheeks of your mother. Is it just me? Does Emmett always end up in a bad situation when it comes to his mom about to get it on? I mean, he's salty. Like, dude, I don't want to see you around here again. I mean, damn, Emmett, I know it ain't looking too good for you. Now, we get back to your girl, Dre. She's going around. She's trying to find this cell phone, and she runs into Rusty as Ronnie. And yes, Ronnie's able to give her some information. She doesn't even like Ronnie at all because she knows that Ronnie killed Cookie. And I'm pretty sure we all know that Ronnie got shot by Kevin and has issues with the family. So Ronnie, he feels bad. He's like, okay, yeah, I seen this girl. She was at the bus stop or whatever. And that's it. He goes and finds the phone for her. But your girl Dre is definitely about to spray all them up. You know what I'm saying? She gets the phone back. It's all broken up. She tells Ronnie, look, if she finds out anything that he had anything to do with this, she's going to kill him. Now, Ronnie, he's taking this very personal because in his head, he's like, look, I'm definitely going to find this girl now because she's missing. I'm the last person that apparently saw her. And I think now he's like, I got to go out here and find her. Now, we back at Sonny's kitchen. Your boy Emmett and not LaKeisha, Dominique, they meet up at the spot. He's like, look, here's the spot. So, does this work for you? She's happy. She's like, okay, this looks very good to me. Then she walks up to him. I mean, she walks up to him like she's about to, drop them draws. But she's like, let's get this money. So Emmett and Dominique, they do business together. Do you guys think eventually he's going to smash? As of right now, it's looking very promising to your boy. Now, we get to the end of the episode, and of course, Nina and Dre, they get the phone. They're very depressed. They don't know where Keisha is at. And that's one thing that we got to remember. We're still looking for Keisha, and it doesn't really matter what Keisha had on that night. All that matters is she got took. And it's just messed up. I will talk about that more this week. We got to find Keisha. Hopefully, she makes it out alive. We get to your boy, Kevin, Jake, Papa, and Papa's scared he's scared for his life. And they approach Nuck. Yes, we have finally found Nuck, if you buck. Here he is. Now I understand why he pulled out this gun. Your boy Kevin tried to rush up in there after he told him that he don't know where Keisha at. And once he pulled out the gun, Kevin is like, look, that shit don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? We get guns put out on us every day. That's all we see. Doesn't scare him at all, right? Damn. He wants to find his sister. He's not going to find her there. My prediction is this. They did leave us at a cliffhanger, but we know nothing is probably going to happen. What is he going to do? Hit him with the gun or whatever? Most likely they're going to walk out alive. And then what's going to end up happening is that your boy Victor will find out about this encounter. And when big bro Victor finds out about this, it's not going to look too good for Nuck. I'm telling y'all that right now. Remember, we still trying to find Keisha. We ain't found her yet. Overall, this episode, it was a solid episode. Yes, it did touch up on some things, some topics that people are not very comfortable with. They don't want to see. But those things do happen in everyday life, in the everyday world that we live in today. It's understandable from both perspectives, but I'm here to always review a show no matter what. You know, The Chi is one of my shows that I started reviewing along with Power and Snowfall. And no matter what, I always will review the show and support it. I can understand some people leaving and not supporting it, but it is what it is. But what do you guys think of the episode? Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. What do you see happening next? What's going to happen? Will Akeisha come back? Is she going to make it? Will Kevin and the boys get any more answers? And what's going to happen with Victor? Will he finally be able to get his baby brother in his custody? A lot of answers, man. A lot of answers that we don't know as of right now. I think later on we will see the love interest of Jada. We didn't see him in this episode, as I talked about in her What to Expect video. But eventually we will see the guy. And finally she can find some love. But overall, right now, we are dealing with the bad times of The Chi. Lena Waithe said it ain't gonna all be good. But she will show some good shit coming. Trust me. Trust and believe it's going to happen. But you guys, thank you. Thank you for all the love and support. I ask you to continue to support your boy, and I will continue to bring you more of the Chi content in the future. But it's your boy, Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.